Residents in Sydney's northern beaches will remain in lockdown until at least next Wednesday. The New South Wales Chief Health Officer says it's a difficult yet necessary measure given the ongoing risk to the community.
Even on Christmas Day, New South Wales residents still stepped up to the plate.
I think actually we've been like Team New South Wales.
So pleased that on Christmas Day nearly 40,000 people came forward and get tested.
There were 9 new cases in the state, 8 linked to the Avalon cluster, authorities investigating whether the 9th could be a false positive. Despite numbers rapidly slowing, fresh cases are still emerging. Because of that, the Premier says it's necessary to extend the lockdown for 250,000 Australians.
What we're trying to do is make sure we manage the disease, we get on top of it, but also that we don't have to impose anything a day longer than we have to. And that's why we want to assess everything in the next few days and then communicate what exactly will be happening in New Year's Eve.
For those on Sydney's northern beaches, the small concessions made over Christmas have been revoked. There are now only 4 reasons you're allowed to leave your home: shopping for essential items, travelling to work or education, to exercise, or for medical or caring reasons. In the northern zone of the peninsula, 5 people, including children, can gather outside. In the southern zone, 10 people, including children, can gather outside. And in Greater Sydney, you can have 10 people visit your household, including children. Authorities are concerned about a mystery case in Bondi, while just down the road in Bronte, hundreds of backpackers defied the public health orders on Christmas Day, descending on the eastern suburbs beach.
Many of those backpackers have come here to Australia and are enjoying the relative freedoms that we have here compared to some of those European countries that they mostly come from and some from the States. If they were in Europe right now, in most parts, they would be locked down and not even outside their front door. So the fact that you can go out is a privilege, and it should be respected in an appropriate way, listening to the government's requirements.
Investigations are continuing into who patient 0 may be. This week, experts got a step closer, identifying a person they believe may have been one of the very first cases in the Avalon cluster.
Patient 0 still is, we still do not know the cause of the seeding event in the northern beaches. Obviously, the young man from Belrose appears to be a fairly early case from our serological estimates of when he had infection. We're doing that upstream testing.
The Northern Beaches lockdown is in place from midnight tonight until midnight on December 30. Charlotte Mortlock, Sky News, Sydney.